His people are starving and his country is broke. But Robert Mugabe's 85th birthday party was one of familiar extravagance. This was the climax to a full week of celebrations. And Zimbabwe's president used the occasion to ram home an uncompromising message.
The farmers who owned these farms, which now have been designated and have been offered to new landowners in accordance with our land acquisition law, must respect that law. And they must vacate those farms.
And they've put their lock on my gate, which is preventing me from getting into my own home.
Kevin Duboyle has lived on this farm in the Chigutu district for 40 years. He grows tobacco and rears cattle. But he's become a victim of a new wave of so-called farm invasions.
Our new Prime Minister, Mugabe, announced that this land invasion should come to an end. We're trying to build the country now. We're waiting for aid from the West to pour in, and it's very disappointing because when you're trying to coexist, it's just blatant bullying.
President Mugabe's supporters started seizing white-owned farms 9 years ago. Before the land occupations began, there were 4,500 white farmers. They owned about 70% of the agricultural land. Now there are only around 400 white farmers still living on their properties. Zimbabwe's commercial farms produce less than 10% of the maize they produced a decade ago. The country that once exported food now has 7 million people in need of emergency assistance. The latest disruption on the farms is only one of the many problems facing the new administration. Zimbabwe's new power-sharing government is barely 2 weeks old, but already there are signs of strain. Around 30 political detainees remain in custody, and now Robert Mugabe has made it clear that he's still firmly in control. In other words, nothing much has really changed for now. Peter Biles, BBC News, Johannesburg.